And welcome back. In this video, we're going to look at adding error pages. If we run our app and we go back to Chrome, we can refresh and see that this still works. But if we change this to post number 1, for example, it does not. It just sort of breaks and nothing really happens. What we're seeing here is that there is no content to be put in here in the template. So instead of, getting a page that says we can't find this post, what we're getting is nothing. This is not great. So let's stop our app. Remember to stop your app every time and hide this away. And what we're going to do is, if we can't find the post in our database, which is our dictionary here, we're going to return a different template, which is going to be an error page or a not found page. So again, we're going to extract this back to a variable, just because we need to use it in multiple places now. We're going to say post is that. And if not post, remember post will be none if it's not found, because the get method returns none if it wasn't found in the dictionary. So post will evaluate to true if it is something and to false if it is none. Not false will be true. So then we will run this if statement. So if the post was not found, we will run the if statement. Just going to write a wee comment here to make this a bit clearer. Post will be none if not found. Not none evaluates to true, because none evaluates to false. And as you know, an if statement only runs when the condition here is true. So if this was not found, we want to run return render template. And we're going to do a 404.html page. And then we're going to pass it in a message to say something like, a post with ID, post ID, was not found. Okay. And of course down here, post is going to be equal to post, which is what we created up here. Notice that there is a gray squiggly line. That's because the variable has the same name as the function. Not a great convention. This is my bad. I don't recommend naming the function and the variables the same way, but it's normally fine. It's only not fine if you want to call this function from within your code, which would be a bit of a strange thing to do. So this is okay. Maybe not the best idea. Python doesn't like it very much, but it still works. So what we got here is, if the post was not found, we're going to return this other template. And we're going to give it this variable that the template can use. So let's go into our templates and create a new HTML file, which we're going to call 404.html. Notice how when you create a new HTML file, this is already all pre-filled for you. So you can keep some of this, like at the title of the page and so forth, or you can just delete it. And we're going to add in our body here what we want the page to return. It's going to be h1. And we're going to say 404 post not found. And then inside a p tag, we're going to put our message. Our message, remember, is the variable we passed in that is going to get replaced by a post with ID, post ID was not found. So make sure that you've stopped running your app earlier. We can run it again. Go back to Chrome, refresh this page that didn't return anything before, and now you can see we get a nice